Let's make another quick tutorial about some common questions you get about basic tools. Tool gun. So we'll start off with fading door. Quite simple. You can set this to anything you like, and then choose a button that's kind of out of the way. This will be any key on your keyboard. A lot of people use numpad. I don't have a numpad on my keyboard, so I choose, P for the sake of this. So you're going to go to the prop that you want to be able to make vanish, basically. And then left click on it. Then when I press P, it'll do that. I'm holding it right now because I have it on hold rather than toggle. I'd recommend leaving it on that. Following on from that, you also have keypads. So to make a keypad link with a prop, I'm going to put the access granted as the same button, and then any of these, whatever fits the server's rules. So then I can put the keypad there, then when I press ID or enter the code, it will basically simulate me pressing that key on my keyboard. Right. Keypads also have some extra things to them. So say I'm basing with somebody and I want to add somebody to my keypads effectively. I'll go to them, so I want to add God Goose here, and then press keypad. Right. Then God Goose could come and press ID, and that will work, meaning you don't have to give out the code to anybody. Keypads also have job permissions, which are quite useful if you have a PD base. So I can set any category of job or any specific job to be able to use my keypads. Say I have a base in PD, I'm going to select all of the CP and all of the military, so that everyone that needs to get in and out can, and only those by pressing ID, meaning that the code doesn't get given out or leaked to anybody that doesn't need it. Fading doors can also be activated with buttons. Again, you'll set it to the same key as the fading door, and then toggle mode, this is your choice. For shooting window, you can do whatever. So I would recommend doing not toggle, just so it automatically closes. You can then select whatever you want here, and then again just left click, place it down. Now when it's not a toggle mode, you can hold this for as long as you want, walk away as far as you want, and when you let go it will close, or you just tap it, it will stay open for about 2 seconds. Another tool that some people don't know how to use is weld. So say I have two props that I want to join together so I can use other tools on them at the same time. Simply get a weld tool, left click on one and left click on another. Now these will kind of daisy chain. So if I have 3 props, I only need to link this to either of these for them to all be linked. So all 3 of these will be linked now. Next we have the render tools. We have color tool. So I can pick any color and apply it to that. I can also change the opacity to have clear props. I can do render modes. I'll do another video about those. But I also have apply to all constrained entities. So if I press that, everything that's welded to the props will be affected with the color. So we'll leave it on there. Then we have material. Select any material you want. Debug white is a very common one. It's just a plain base effectively. And that will do that. With this you can also go to the very bottom and apply to all constrained entities. I'll do the same thing as before. Next you have shadow remover, which will remove shadows as you add them back, as well as making the prop brighter or darker. Again, this also has apply to all constrained entities, so if I left click this one, I'll remove the shadows on both of these.